Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tip Top Sports. Today we're seeing who will win the basketball Olympics, our predictions for Tokyo. First up for Group A, the favorite. In this group, Team USA is the absolute favorite. It will have a shot to make up for its 7th place finish at the 2019 FIBA World Cup, although this is not the best team that the United States has sent to the Olympics in recent years. Although Team USA lost its first 2 exhibition games, a roster headlined by KD and Damian Lillard is too talented to get knocked out in this group stage. Now that the NBA Finals are over, Dennis Booker, Chris Middleton, and Jrue Holiday will join the squad to provide some backcourt reinforcements. Team USA showed its pathway to victory in its final exhibition against Spain. It played lockdown defense, got out on transition, and moved the ball in the half court. If Team USA uses this blueprint, it will be tough to beat. Team USA's size, or lack thereof, is the biggest concern. Bam Adebayo and Draymond Green will handle the majority of the center minutes. While JaVale McGee was a late addition to the squad, he will likely see some spot minutes. Team USA might not be perfect, but it has loads of scorers from Durant and Lillard to Jason Tatum and Zach LaVine. It will be a difficult team to defend throughout the Olympics. Let's take a look at Group A's field. This is not the easiest group. France is loaded with NBA talent on its roster, including Rudy Gobert, Evan Fournier, and Nicolas Batum. The Czech Republic is sneaky good too. Iran is the 4th team in the group, but it will be hard pressed to pick up a win. France knocked out the USA in the World Cup and is returning most of that roster to Tokyo, but it struggled in its 3 exhibition games before the Olympics, including an 81-75 loss to Team Japan. The Czech Republic upset a loaded Canadian team in the qualifying tournament. It can get hot from deep, having shot 40% on 3-pointers in that tournament. Now, what are Group A's top questions and X factors? The biggest question is whether the United States' depth to start the tournament will put it in a hole. Only 8 players made the initial flight to Japan, as Holiday, Middleton, and Booker were playing in the NBA Finals, and LaVine stayed home because of stupid COVID protocols. However, LaVine did join the team in Tokyo a little bit afterwards. Winning that first game in pool play is pretty critical. If Team USA isn't at full strength, the remaining rotation players will be under extra strain. Next up, Group B. The favorite this year will be Australia's best chance to win its first Olympic medal in basketball. It finished 4th in the 2019 FIBA World Cup after losing to France in the 3rd place game. Heading into the Olympics, Australia is ranked 3rd in the FIBA World Ranking. The Boomers are loaded with 7 NBA players, including Patty Mills and Joe Ingles. They also added Matisse Thybulle, who is making his national team debut. Australia might be a little light at center with Andrew Bogut retiring, but Aaron Baines and Jock Landale can hold down the fort from there. In an exhibition game before the Olympics, the Boomers beat Team USA fairly comfortably, and they won a thriller against Team Argentina behind a Mills game-winning 3. Beyond shooters like Ingles and Mills, Australia also has Chris Goulding, who shot nearly 39% from deep in the NBL last season. The Boomers should be able to defend, especially with Thybulle flying around and causing some chaos. This Australia roster has been together for a long time, and Ingles and Mills are on their 4th Olympic team. Baines and Matthew Dellavedova are making their 3rd appearance, and Goulding is on his 2nd term. This team has the experience and talent to take home a medal, if not win the whole thing. The biggest X factor for Group B will be experience. The Aussies have a ton, but this is Italy's first Olympics since 2004 and Germany's first since 2008. Even though Nigeria played back in 2016, it has since overhauled its roster, so this is a new team going to the Olympics. How these 3 teams handle playing in their first Olympic Games may determine which one advances to the knockout round. Our Group B prediction is that Australia should win this group fairly easily, as it has the most talent and experience on its side. A 3-0 run in the group stage should be expected. The other spot will come down to how quickly the other 3 teams get acclimated to the Olympic environment. When push comes to shove, Germany and Italy will not be able to match Nigeria's athleticism and speed. The Nigerians will finish 2nd, with their lone loss coming from the Australians. The Italians will finish 3rd in this group, while Germany will be heading home. Group C. The 2019 World Cup champion Spanish national team is the favorite in this group. The Spaniards are bringing back 7 players from that team and are adding the 41-year-old Paul Gasol. The core of this team has been together since the 2008 Olympics and has won 2 silvers and a bronze medal. The Spanish team is stacked with talent. Marc Gasol, Ricky Rubio, and the Hernangomez brothers are all current NBA players. They also have former NBA players such as Powell, Rudy Fernandez, Sergio Rodriguez, Victor Claver, and Alex Abrines. This could be the last run for this core to come away with the gold medal. No country can compete with that level of chemistry that Spain has. With so many games under their belt, the Spaniards have an understanding of exactly who they are and how to play with one another. With that continuity, Spain is one of the best teams in this field. Now let's take out Group C's field. Argentina is led by a completely jacked 41-year-old Luis Scola and Facundo Campazzo. This squad always plays hard and has the ability to grind out games. The Argentines have a lot of young talent on the rise, such as Gabriel Deck and Luca Vildoza, both of whom signed with the NBA teams toward the end of the 2020-21 season. Slovenia is headlined by Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. He averaged 21.3 points, 11 assists, and 8 rebounds in the Olympic qualifying tournament. This squad shot 46.2% from 3 during that tournament. The Slovenians will spread the floor and let Doncic cook. Host nation Japan is riding high after beating Belgium and France in exhibition games leading up to the Olympics. Hachimura and Watanabe will lead the way for the team. In the win over France, Hachimura put up 19 points and 7 rebounds, while Watanabe scored 18 points and pulled down 9 rebounds. For this group, the biggest question is which style will win out. Slovenia will lean heavily on Luka to set everyone up and score, much in the same way he plays in Dallas. Japan will depend on its top 2 players to help carry the rest of the team, despite its lack of shooting. Spain and Argentina both play a more system-based offense that will depend on everyone doing their part to keep everything humming. This is the toughest group of the 3. Spain beat Argentina in the 2019 FIBA World Cup final, while Slovenia won Eurobasket back in 2017. So it will be interesting to see how this group goes. So our prediction is that Spain will win this group, with Argentina finishing second. Spain won the World Cup final by 20 points, and its size will overwhelm Argentina. Slovenia has a chance to make things exciting if Luka Doncic catches fire, but with Goran Dragic retiring from international basketball, he will be missing another guard to share the load with. Japan will put up a valiant effort, but it is not ready to compete at this level yet. Who will be the best third place finisher? In this year's Olympic format, the top 2 third place finishers among the 3 groups will move into the knockout stage. Thanks to Luka Doncic, Slovenia will likely earn one of those 2 spots. The other team will be Italy, who will just narrowly miss out on finishing second thanks to its competition being slightly weaker. That leaves the Czech Republic on the outside looking in after 2 tough games against France and the US, both of which could be blowouts. Our knockout round prediction is that if the groups play out as suggested earlier, the United States, France, Australia, Nigeria, Spain, Argentina, Slovenia, and Italy will enter the knockout phase. The bracket for the knockout stage will be drawn on August 2nd to determine the pairings. Look for Australia to beat Argentina in the bronze medal game for its first ever medal in Olympic basketball. The gold medal game will pair up 2 old foes, Spain and the US. This will be the 3rd time in 4 Olympic games that both reach the finals. Although Spain has the size to bother Team USA, it will not be able to hang with the speed of the Americans, who will bring the gold medal home for a 4th straight time in a tough Olympic Games. Now, who do we think will be the tournament MVP? The tournament MVP will come down to Kevin Durant and Damian Lillard if Team USA wins the gold. It will be behind the stellar play of both of these stars, so it could be either, but that nod will go to Durant, who will be Team USA's go-to scorer in crunch time. There are few Olympic teams equipped to defend Durant's size, shooting ability, and athleticism, and he will exploit those mismatches when needed. Alright guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below who you think will win this entire Olympic Games tournament, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.